So we both just kind of did appearances this weekend. I did an appearance. You actually competed. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, I competed in Miami on Saturday. So I flew out there on Thursday early in the morning, competed on Saturday, and then had photo shoot yesterday, and then flew back. So we've both been on the go.
And one thing that I was going to say, that today we always, well, at least for me, and I want to get your opinion on this. For me, that Monday back from a trip, body's achy. You know, you've been standing all weekend. If it was an appearance, if there's competition, you feel like you got ran over by a bus. Regardless,
like
you know, right? And then those flights, it depends on how long the flights are. Did you fly back from Europe or just East Coast, West Coast? So Monday's usually one of those days that I love to come in and train to just get the blood flow and open up the body and, you know, get any of those aches and pains out.
Yeah. I'm a puppy.
You're a puppy. You're young. You're how old are you now?
I'm older than I look. I'm 30.
You're 30. That's you're a
I'm
puppy.
30.
You're a puppy to me. I'm 150. So, so regardless of your age and stuff, I love to get back in on Mondays. What do you normally do when you come back?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I try and listen to my body. Like, I like to get back into the gym because this is what I love doing.
That's smart.
You
listen
know,
to your body.
I like to get back into the gym. I mean, it resets my mind as well. It puts me back into, you know, whether the show went well or whether it didn't go well. And depending on whether I'm doing another show, you know, I've done a lot of shows 2 weeks apart. That was my 5th show this year. So I've done, you know, I did 2 shows in March and then I did another 3 2 weeks apart now. So, you know, after those shows, I had to go back into the gym and keep grinding. Whereas now, I'm probably going to take a break to the Olympia, which gives me, you know, 16 weeks. But I mean, I feel good, and when you've just done a show, usually you haven't trained for a couple of days before the show either. So a lot of the time, I'm just itching to get back in and be doing something because this is what I enjoy doing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're not going to be pushing yourself to extremes. You know, your body needs that recovery. But I think getting in there and getting moving is.
I agree.
When you've been sitting on your butt in a plane, you kind of want to get up and do something, right?
I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah, before she was competing, a couple days before, you would stop training, take a couple days to fill out and really hit the stage right, total recovery. Relative to me, I was just doing an appearance, so I was training all the way up to Friday, Saturday, and then the time doesn't allow it. All right, so basically today, get some blood flow. We're gonna do some arms, and she is going to superset today. Yes, I'm gonna try to hang with. You guys know I hate supersets, but I got to do it because she's gonna show me up today. We're gonna do some different techniques. So this is something for you guys if you're trying to put it into your program. The best way to use today's workout is when you are fatigued, when you are tired, when you are done, and you do not want to go to the gym. This will be today's workout. All right, guys. Basic tricep extensions. We're just warming it up. It's a little detail here, but you can see the elbows are slightly back to keep the pressure on the tricep. Give me that bad boy. I'll hand it to you. Bench is up. Boom. Little detail again, watch this. You're seeing a curl, but what you're really seeing is the elbow slightly forward to keep the pressure on. Talk about insertions. Look at the peak coming inside. Drop over the back. Beautiful. Easy enough. front. The elbows. Perfect. It's not just extensions. The lower head, his tricep is still working. That's mind to muscle. You can actually see it working. Good. Right back in, and it's inside this time. Now we dropped it outside, first set, inside, second set. Squeezing the bar so good that you can see the rotation of the bar. And these are little details, but trust me, they make a difference. We got her standing up, posture's beautiful. There's no swing to the body. Just drop it. Nice. Round 3. Little details to the body. Feet are flat. Posture's good. A little bit of an arch. Straightening the shoulders. Straight back. Bar's coming right behind their head. Look at the range of motion. Same thing. Great posture. Body's up. Slight arch. Boom. You girls, again, you're laying down on or put your boobs over the bench. Nice. All right, the next 2 exercises. Perfect.
Yeah.
Elbows out. Put the elbows back here, come down, stop. Stop for a second on your chest, relax, and then squeeze again. Nice. All right, a little Hearn press here. Nice, nice. Good concentration. Beautiful, beautiful. Now again, triceps dropping straight in, no rest. Beautiful, beautiful. Elbows are slightly out. Good stretch all the way down. Again, you see the beautiful insertions all the way, biceps. Jump up front, look at that. Nice wide shoulders, tapered waist, boom. Beautiful structure. Nice. Take the elbows further behind, shoulders.
Yeah.
Range of motion, open it up. Focusing on the lower head.
This is probably one of Mike's favorite exercises before it became.
Little tricep push down. So again, she's really isolating the muscle. You see the lean forward, elbows slightly forward. Keep the pressure on the tricep. So again, go lighter weight. It's a great angle. You can kind of see how the body's working out, staying right on top of it. We're gonna drop from here, right over to tricep, right over to bicep. Okay, you can go an easy curl bar, but we're gonna force our wrists out. A little power movement here. Hips are back. You can see where the hips are back. She's leaning slightly forward, keeping it all on the bicep. Now that's a power movement right here. If your wrists don't like this, go easy curl bar.
They have that on the side too.
There we go.
There we go.
I always try and keep this part of my arm as still as I can. If you're trying to isolate, it's really tempting, particularly if you're using a weight that's too much for you to handle while effectively isolating. It will be tempting to let your upper arm swing. But if you keep this locked in place, you're going to force all of the work into your tricep, which is exactly what we are trying to do.
So the last set, she's now going till fatigue. Just nonstop. 12 reps is great, but she's just going until completely done. This is great. Drop it, nothing like it. I like it.
He's burning it out.
This time, she's going till she fatigues over there. Going, drop set, boom, boom, boom. Finishes out the workout. Today we did only 3 buys, 3 tries. Reps were about 12s or more. How she was doing it. I feel great.
That's enough if you're doing it properly. So many people think they've got to spend an hour and a half in the gym doing 10 exercises. And I always say if you're training properly, you shouldn't even be able to do 12 exercises, you know what I mean?
Those are key points.
For a good time, not a long time, right?
Yeah, just do it right. It's about doing the least amount of work, but still get better. And that's what we did today. We did 3 buys, 3 tries, hit it, maybe 45 minutes, we're done.
Yeah. The most important thing to think about is that you can overload your muscles in a lot of different ways, not just by doing more volume. You know, by changing up what you are doing is going to be more effective than just training for longer.
That's exactly right. It's just like the change of the elbows today was enough to fatigue me. So those little details that you guys might be missing. It's not just a curl, but it's what are you doing? Are you trying to put on size? Are you trying to do sheet reps? Are you trying to do isolation reps? Little changes. It kills them. I can't lift my arm, so that's all we can do.
Hey guys, so I'm Sheena Martin. I just wrapped up a arm workout with Mike. We've been talking about doing this for a long time, so I'm glad we finally managed to squeeze it in. We've both come off busy weekends traveling. I've been competing, I had a shoot, but I thought, you know, it's great to arrange to get back into the gym on Monday. The thing after a show or after a shoot, when you've been grinding so hard for so long, it's tempting to kind of to go off the rails. And the show that I did in the weekend was my 31st show. So I've done a few shows, and you know, you learn after doing it, you know, for a little while. I have clients who they want to go out and eat all the food in the world that they couldn't have on prep as soon as they finish their show, and they undo a lot of their hard work. Once you've done this a few times, you learn that all that food isn't going anywhere. And I think the best thing that you can do after a show, after a shoot, is to refocus on your goals. So what's next for you? You know, so for me, I think I will be taking a break until the Olympia. I kind of like getting on stage, so anything could happen, but the plan is take a break until the Olympia, so you know, make some improvements. So for me, it's really important to get my momentum back with my routine, you know, because for people like Mike and I, this is a lifestyle. This is something we do all the time, every day, and we actually love this, and we love being in the gym, we love training hard. So for me, if I'm out of the gym for a few days, I'm a lost little puppy, and I want to get back in there and get refocused on my goals and get working towards the next thing. And I think that's the best thing about, you know, the sport of bodybuilding, or bodybuilding as a lifestyle or a hobby, is there's no finish line. You don't just get to where you're going. You can always improve, and you can always evolve, and you can always learn new things. So you know, it's great to connect with people like Mike and get a workout in with people that you can learn from, and it's great to always have another goal that you're working towards, so that you don't just do a show and then go and, you know, blow out and undo all of your hard work. So I really enjoyed the workouts. My arms are dead, and yeah, I feel like I might just lie on the floor like Striker right now and hang out.